It's that time again. Time for me to go out there and defend my Ring of Honor World title. And you know, it's something I used to enjoy, going out there and wrestling. But I'll be perfectly honest with you, I don't enjoy it anymore. In fact, during the week, I pretty much dread it. My body's falling apart. I'm beat up beyond belief. There's a good chance I carry on like this, I may never wrestle again. And sometimes when I'm out there, someone's pinning me, just there's that one part of me that just wants to hear that ref counting 3 for it just to all be over. But then I hear something. I hear that wanker in the crowd that shouts, "Die, Nigel, die. Aren't you going to lose already?" And then I remember exactly why I am still Ring of Honor World Champion. Because I refuse to give up. I refuse to quit. I refuse to let anybody beat me, no matter how much the fans want it. And maybe that's why they hate me. And I don't care. Because I don't need to question my career, Jerry. I got in your head, didn't I? I made you think about a few things. Well, maybe you should shake my hand. Because I remember a time 3 years ago, this very weekend, I wrestled you. And that was a very different situation, wasn't it, Jerry? You were the veteran then. I was just a new guy starting out. And look at us now. Now I'm on top of the mountain and you're trying to catch up. I'm falling apart. Everybody out there thinks I'm going to lose and you're going to beat my ass and take that belt. Well, as long as there is one wanker left in that crowd who hates me, I'm going to hold on to it. If it's the last goddamn thing I do. Addicted to love, Raptors.
Is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from the Temple of Lust on Long Beach Island, New Jersey, weighing 203 pounds, addicted to love, Red Tatus. Florida, weighing 248 pounds, Eric Stevens. April the 3rd, 2009, and Ring of Honor makes
makes its Texas debut here in Houston for Supercard of Honor 4. Wrestling fans and athletes from all around the world have converged here for one huge weekend of wrestling action with Ring of Honor. My name is Lenny Leonard, joined as always by my broadcast partner Dave Prazak as we get set to kick things off. Singles competition between Addicted to Love, Rhett Titus, oh my God, and Eric Stevens.
Preparing his hand to follow the code of honor. And the big double axe handle to the back to get this one started.
Rhett looking to make the most of this opportunity, trying to get the jump on Eric Stevens. Connects with that chop against the ropes and able to avoid the chop from Stevens before driving the boot right to the midsection.
Hey, you know, we got a big card here tonight, Lenny Leonard. The world title on the line between Nigel McGuinness and the challenger, Jerry Lynn.
So once again, Jerry Lynn, in his 20th year in the sport, looks to get back to the top and win the world title. And Gretzky the jet ski just got dumped with that Samoan drop by Eric Stevens.
Now, are you?
A knife edge chop right to the chest. Sends Titus down to his knees.
A milestone weekend of sorts, Lenny, as this is our first weekend here in the state of Texas for Ring of Honor, and a big pay-per-view tomorrow night as well.
Gotta take no prisoners tomorrow afternoon here in Houston. Side Russian leg sweep right there by Stevens, who floats right over into a cover. Able to get a 2 count. Like we said, fans from around the wrestling world have made their way here to Houston for a big weekend of wrestling action, and athletes from Canada, from Mexico, from Japan here to compete for Ring of Honor as well. We've got Kenta taking on Davey Richards later on this evening as well.
Got Nakajima in for Ring of Honor this weekend.
Set to take on Roderick Strong a little bit later on as yet another near fall for Eric Stevens. Hard elbow to the back of the head.
Quite a few masked individuals are on the card as well.
We've got the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Blue Demon Jr.
He is one of the masked individuals. Full throttle, Blue Demon Jr. Lance Eric Stevens face first. Rhett Titus back on his feet, though nursing the back injury.
The boots to Eric Stevens there, and still able to thrust despite the damage done to the lower back.
The thrust is still a must.
Take your word for it. Boots to the midsection. Once again by Titus in the corner.
See, he must thrust in the corner. Oh, but he took too much time before doing damage. But there's more with the knee.
Drive the knee right into the point of the jaw of Stevens right there, who's against the ropes trying to get his bearings. And again, Gretzky putting the boots to Eric Stevens as referee Paul Turner asks him for a break. Instead, he's got the legs. Boot first goes Eric Stevens right underneath the bottom rope.
I wonder how many lovely ladies this weekend thus far have ridden the jet ski here in Houston. Ooh, shot to the midsection, right in the bread basket.
Didn't Necro tell everybody he was a virgin already? Drives the elbow right to the back of the head.
Things change. At least that's what I hear in the locker room.
Fans getting all over Titus. He continues to put the boots to Stevens in the corner. Jam-packed crowd here in Houston this evening. Time for a sexy suplex. His words, not mine.
No, you just said sexy suplex. You said it is time for a sexy suplex. They were your words, Lenny Leonard. You felt that that was indeed quite sexy.
Controlling the chin of Eric Stevens, who's got to find a way to get back to his feet here.
Or just stay in this position and submit. I would go with the second option.
Gets to his feet. Lefts and rights to the midsection. Hard forearm shot. Nice counter right there by Titus into the neck breaker.
He said the first thing was sexy, now that was nice. You really like Rhett Titus, don't you, Lenny?
He's a tremendous young athlete with a great deal of potential. He's got himself quite the tag team partner in Kenny King.
Yeah, and a force to be reckoned with here in Ring of Honor.
Double axe handle the back, and it was back in New York City where Kenny King teamed with Rhett Titus against Eric Stevens and Roderick Strong to open the 7th anniversary show. Titus looking for a little bit of revenge here on Stevens as he drives the forearm. He gets tagged in retaliation by Eric Stevens with another shot as well.
Well, Rhett's been more than holding his own in the singles contest.
He was holding his own before he shook his hand, too.
That he was. Nice drop kick. Oh, yeah.
Cover. That's a near fall.
Yes, it was, Leonard. Back on his feet, Rhett Titus. Giving these fans what they want. He's going to go up top. But first, the ring post gets a little thrusting as well.
Titus knows how to work the post. All the way to the top he goes. Stevens to his feet. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex. He caught him coming off the top. Both men down. Double count applied by referee Paul Turner.
Titus needs to pull it together, dig down for energy, get back to his feet, fire away more on Eric Stevens.
Oh, but Stevens getting fired up, blocking that attempt and delivering a right hand of his own. Not once, but twice. Avoids that shot off the rope. Shoulder tackle, turns him inside out. Takes him down with a back elbow. Quickly Titus to his feet, sent off the ropes. Face first to the canvas he goes. That one hurt.
Into the turnbuckle, he's stunned but still on his feet. Well, until now.
Shoulder block off the rope. Stevens says that's it.
Could we see the doctor bomb? No. He can't see much of anything.
Fingers to the eyes. Time for the muff driver. No, countered.
The what?
The muff driver. Stevens in the corner. Connects with the choo-choo.
Into the muff.
Clothesline. Cover. He got him.
Here is your winner, Eric Stevens.
Eric Stevens kicks off Supercard of Honor 4 with a big win over Rhett Titus.
It's a six-man tag team match. It is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Team number one had a combined weight of 565 pounds. The team of Incognito and be accompanied by Shane Hagedorn, Eddie Edwards, and that young knockout kid, Chris Hero.
So who's your hero? It's Chris Hero. You better kill the coppers. The gig
action in our next matchup as Kevin Steen not wasting any time, making his way down to the ring, along with his partner Jay Briscoe and Magno to take on the team of Eddie Edwards, Chris Hero, and Incognito. Kevin Steen wanting to get his hands on Eddie Edwards in the worst way after that vicious attack by Edwards and his partner Davey Richards back in Manhattan with the steel chair, bloodying up Kevin Steen during that tag team title match.
Yeah, he wants to get his hands on him. I've come to realize something, that Eddie Edwards, Chris Hero, Davey Richards, they like their opponents to have bad knees, because it gives them the edge in professional wrestling contests. Perhaps to get submissions with leg locks and such.
They did damage to the knee of Jay Briscoe's brother, Mark. He's still out of action, nursing a knee injury at the hands of the American Wolves. They went after the knee of El Generico and Kevin Steen as well.
Bad knees equals victory. So kudos to them for focusing on a body part.
There's Magno in the red, teaming with Steen and Briscoe, and on the outside is Incognito in the blue, teaming up with Eddie Edwards and Chris Hero, accompanied to ringside by, well, no longer the manservant, now the
head of ringside operations, Shane Hagedorn, that's right. He's moving up in the world, Lenny.
He's a mover and a shaker, Dave.
Yeah,
things happen. He's a deal maker.
The shaker is Rhett Titus. But he is a deal maker, and he's there to keep an eye out for his men here tonight. Keep an eye on the locker room, just in case somebody might come to ringside and do some damage. You never know when El Generico will stick his nose in their business once again.
Shoulder tackle by Jay Briscoe, bowling over that young knockout kid, Chris Hero. He's been knocking people out left and right with that loaded elbow pad.
No, regular elbow. He was taught how to effectively throw the rolling elbow by Japanese wrestling legend Mitsuharu Misawa. And just handed down one of those signature green elbow pads that Misawa is known for. It's just that knockout power. It's as a result of Chris Hero spending time wrestling over in Japan for Noah.
Nice one right there by Briscoe, and connects with a nice edge chop as well. Hero into the ropes. High back body drop. And Chris Hero wobbles back to his feet. It's caught with a boot to the chest and a right hand to the top of the head. Referee Todd Sinclair issues a warning to get Hero out of the ropes, which Jay Briscoe promptly does, but then gets dragged to the wrong part of town, where the tag is made.
Who is that masked man, Lenny Leonard?
It's Incognito.
No, I mean, who's underneath the mask?
It's Incognito.
Yeah, you can't tell because he's incognito.
Magno makes the tag as well. These two rivals. Whoa! Holy! The top rope just snapping off the turnbuckle.
I was going to say something after Holy, but I think I would be censored here on DVD. But take a look at Incognito putting the broken ring to use, choking away on Magno with the top rope.
The turnbuckle just dislodged right off the ring post. Those are welded together, and it just snapped off from the force.
From the force of the Irish whip as they sent Magno into the ropes. It broke the ring. That's the power right there.
They continue to choke away on Magno using that loose strand of the rope, and Kevin Steen's had enough. Going after Incognito as well as Eddie Edwards. And they do battle out on the floor.
Well, how is this broken ring going to affect the rest of this matchup? And honestly, how is it going to affect the rest of the show?
Well, it certainly would affect, you would think, some of the high-flying offense out of these two luchadors, utilizing the ropes for so much of their offense, and that looks like it's going to be out of the question at this point.
Who knows, man? I once saw Bryan Danielson do a backflip off of a broken top rope back at the New Horizons pay-per-view when the Tyler Black Buckle Bomb did the very same thing to the ring.
Sweet and sour don't need no ropes, Chris. Here
right now it's Incognito in control, dragging Magno back to his feet, arm drag down to the canvas. I was about to say, these two longtime rivals down in Mexico making their way here to the United States. Nice nip up back to his feet and an arm drag. Takes control of the arm now, does Magno.
Well, he's being smart. He's not trying to hit the ropes because honestly, you'd have to bend down and hit the middle rope. Whoa! He shows strength from Incognito.
But Magno's still hanging on to the armbar. Takes him off his feet. Kevin Steen and Jay Briscoe on the outside looking on. Chris Hero trying to help his partner out from the outside. These guys need to be careful. That rope's still inside the ring.
Well, these are professional athletes. They know how to deal with changes during the course of their matchup, be it a broken ring, be it the guardrail separating. They can adapt. And whether that means changing up your wrestling style and not using maneuvers where you have to hit the ropes. Near fall right there for Chris Hero. Maybe it's going to lead to more submission-based wrestling in this particular contest, or maybe even some more brawling out on the floor. We've seen that all 6 of these men can mat wrestle, and they can fight as well, and it looks like Kevin Steen wants to take that action out to the floor where he can do some damage, maybe with the barricades.
He just wants to beat up Eddie Edwards, and if he has to go through Chris Hero as well as Incognito to get to him, that's exactly what he's going to do, but there you go, the numbers game and the bad knee of Kevin Steen coming into play yet again.
Eddie Edwards going to work on that knee.
Come on! Come on!
Again, you have to admire how they take out everyone's knees. Smart wrestling, Lenny.
He's continuing to work over the injured left knee of Kevin Steen.
Hold that leg open and tag me in.
Chris Hero seems to want in and gets the tag.
Chris Hero to the top rope.
Well, the middle rope, which is now
Top rope.
drops the elbow across the knee. Wax cover only gets 2, and he's getting in the face of the official.
I think Sinclair needs to try to fix the ring right now. Mid-match, try to repair it.
And I'm sure that Chris Hero and Incognito and Eddie Edwards would certainly wrestle the rest of the match within the rules while Todd Sinclair is back turned, putting the ropes back together again.
I think he would.
And speaking of the ropes being put to use, there's a turnbuckle right to the face of Chris Hero before he responded with that kick. And that's a near fall.
Yes, it is. And they're trying to cut the ring in half. Target that injured knee of Kevin Steen, keep him away from his partners. Got some great elevation off the top rope right there. Did Incognito.
Drop kick right to the hamstring of Kevin Steen, trying to knock those muscles up.
Do you know if Incognito used to be the weapon of mass destruction number 2?
I do not believe he was.
I'm going to look into it. It might be on Wikipedia.
Lucha Wiki.
Kevin Steen trying to fight his way out of the hold, but unable to make it to his corner as of yet.
That's Eddie Edwards instead going to make the tag and drives the boot right to the side of the knee of Kevin Steen, and things going, looks like just the way Sweet and Sour Incorporated had it all planned out, minus the top rope snapping, of course.
Oh, kicked over the top rope into the floor.
Can Steen make the tag here? Well, Chris Hero trying to put a stop to it. He gets kicked to the floor as well.
Incognito to the rescue. No.
Too much power in that good leg for Kevin Steen, who's going to make the tag, but Chris Hero and Eddie Edwards from the outside, dragging Magno and Jay Briscoe out to the floor.
What poor tag team partners they are. They were not on the apron when Kevin Steen was in the position to make a tag. It just shows that Edwards, Hero, and Incognito are superior in this trios tag team contest.
That's poor sportsmanship.
Tying up that leg. I think Kevin Steen is going to be forced to submit.
Todd Sinclair asking him if he wants to give it up. Chris Hero continues to try and get it to the head of Kevin Steen, who's firing away with elbows. But Incognito knocks him right back down. Reverses things up as those legs grapevine. Kevin Steen desperately needs to make a tag here.
I don't think he's going to be able to. I think he will submit to a leg lock. This one will be over before you know it, and perhaps you'll get some ring attendants to try to fix this ring for the rest of the show.
Steen again trying to fight his way free.
Does he realize that if he would just say, I quit, perhaps tap the canvas repeatedly, that the pain will cease, that no more damage will be done to the injured leg, that he might be able to be 100% once again much sooner? Smart thing to do for Kevin Steen right now is to just give it up.
Kevin Steen's a competitor. He wants to win the matchup. He doesn't want to let his team down. It's all about wins and losses here, Ring of Honor, Dave.
It's also about being healthy for the future.
Kevin Steen rocking Eddie Edwards with those forearms. Single leg pickup, dragon screw. Edwards quickly going for the STF. The step over, toe hold with a face lock. Steen able to make it to the ropes and force the break.
Out of the ring, get out!
Referee trying to maintain order in this one.
As Chris Hero ran over the corner, put the boots to both Magno and Jay Briscoe. As Steen and Edwards back to their feet.
Now I have a question for you, as well as senior official Todd Sinclair. If there were a submission hold such as that cinched in, on the other side of the ring, maybe where the turnbuckle is kind of sitting, or was a few moments ago, close to the R on the ROH logo on the canvas, and he reaches the rope in that submission hold, the rope that is sitting in the ring, will he be forced to break the hold?
I believe you have to make it to where the rope originally was and grab the bottom or the middle rope, but we can check on that with Todd Sinclair, perhaps an intermission.
Do it right now. Run to the ring and ask him, I want to be able to know if this match could come to an end very quickly, or if it's unfair, I would think, to Kevin Steen, Eddie Edwards, and Incognito if Kevin Steen can reach the ropes while still in the middle of the ring.
Jay Briscoe getting a warning from Todd Sinclair to stay in his corner as Edwards continues to work over Steen, who's back to his feet. Open hand slaps to the face. Steen responds with one, and short right hands now from Kevin Steen, knocks down Edwards.
He's got to stop him from getting to that corner.
Drives the knees right into the face. Can he make the tag? The fans urging him on. Hero makes the tag.
He's got to stop him from getting to the corner, and he does.
Oh, but Hero driven right into a right hand, and there's the tag. Jay Briscoe in. Chops and punches from Briscoe. Fisticuffs. And drop kicks. And clotheslines.
He is manning up here in Houston.
Chops in the corner on Edwards. Kick to the midsection. Hero puts on the brakes. It's driven face first to the nutsack region.
Yes.
Lower nutsack region.
As opposed to the upper. Face first into the canvas goes Hero.
Be able to get two.
Hero staying on his feet. And nails an elbow right to the side of the head.
Powerbomb! Only two! So close to putting away Jay Briscoe.
Briscoe was all fired up just a moment ago, but now Chris Hero is in command.
Series of elbows. Huge foot right to the face of the tag to Magno. Springboard Hurricane Rana off the top. That's a double clothesline, puts on the brakes. Drop kick sends Incognito out to the floor. Springboard arm drag and out to the floor goes Eddie Edwards, and well, I guess Magno answered the question with the top rope being gone. Be a detriment. Kevin Steen flies.
It's not very impressive that he flew over the top rope.
Magno's looking to go to the top, but there is no top.
Now you're talking about Lenny Leonard. We've seen top rope maneuvers there. He's up top.
He's on top of the ring post. Moonsault to the floor. What agility by Magno as he and Hero back inside the ring. hang, scoop, and a slam. Now looking to take another chance, perhaps, here.
Oh, Shane Hagedorn giving a bit of an assist, taking the attention of Magno as well as the referee.
Briscoe dragging Hagedorn off the apron to the floor as Magno climbs up, but Hero rolls out of the way. He's got that elbow pad. Rolling elbow. Yeah. The loaded elbow pad just knocked out Magno.
Here are your winners, the team of Incognito, Eddie Edwards, and that young knockout kid, Chris Hero.
You say it's loaded, I say he's got knockout power with his strikes. Chris Hero wins the match for his team.
So who's your hero? It's Chris Hero.
That was pretty.
Let's go! Lightest at his finest. Couch him in the ground, being on the line like he's meant to buy it. Go buy it. This is
Yeah, who won? Briscoe talks.
King of wrestling, undisputed. Swear to hurt you in the square circle, beat you stupid. Maneuvers higher impact.
You know, I've been going all around. People been like, D'Lo, what is wrong with you? What has gotten to your head? Why are you doing the things that you're doing? The answer to that is simple. The answer to that is, I don't give a damn what you people think about me. You think I want to hear you chant, D'Lo, D'Lo? No! Do you think I really cared when I hauled up and kicked Jay Briscoe right in the man region? No. And tonight, Colt Cabana, here, of all places, you and I get together. And you think I'll give a damn how I'll beat you? You already know the answer to that, Colt. I'm gonna do whatever it takes. And by the way, Colt, your future endeavors, meet it with me tonight. Recognize that.
Is ROH versus Kinsuke Office. It is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Tokyo, Japan, weighing 81 kilos, Katsuhiko Nakajima. Florida, weighing 215 pounds, Roderick Strong.
More international competition here in Houston as Katsuhiko Nakajima from Japan taking on Roderick Strong in our next event. And Dave, I'm pretty sure this one promises to be one of the most hard-hitting matches of the night.
Oh yeah, Nakajima can throw chops just as hard as Roderick Strong. They're both lethal in their kicking ability as well. They're about the same size. Roderick Strong has the age advantage, but take nothing away from Nakajima. Despite how young he is one of the best in the world today.
Nakajima just 20 years of age, but he has been a pro for 6 years. Groomed for stardom at the age of 14 in Japan by Japanese legend Riki Choshu, and now under the wing of Kensuke Sasaki.
Wing, is that like W*ING? They did all the blood and guts. Okay, different Japanese promotion. Yeah, he's part of Kensuke office. He's really been under the tutelage of his dad, Kensuke Sasaki. Actually adopted him.
Trading arm drags and controlling the wrist, and now the arm is Nakajima and placing the knee right into the side of the face. Roderick Strong, who quickly rolls to his front, back to his feet. The hammer lock goes Nakajima. Strong looking for the heads, got it, trying for a snapmare, and able to get it into a rear chin lock. Nakajima trying to fight him off, but Strong controlling the head. So Paul Turner checking to see if it's a choke as Nakajima back to his feet. Drops down with a chin breaker. Nice escape right there by Nakajima.
I see big things in the future and the present for Nakajima in the professional wrestling industry. He's getting better and better with each outing. Oh, but Roderick Strong firing back.
Trading chops.
How can you see someone just shrug off a chop from Roderick Strong like that? Shows how tough Nakajima is.
Shoulder tackle, down he goes, up and over goes Strong, leapfrog by Nakajima. Strong puts on the brakes and drives the chop right into the chest. And eats a boot, and then one to the midsection. Sweeps the legs, does Nakajima, and Strong goes down hard.
Excellent combination from Nakajima right there. He'll be in one half of a big pay-per-view tag team main event tomorrow.
Irish whip to the buckle, charges, running forearm smash. Takes him over with the suplex. He is so fluid in everything he does. Gets himself a 2 count right there.
And tomorrow night he will be teaming up with former world champion Austin Aries. Take on Kenta and Tyler Black.
Elbows to the side of the head, Strong into the ropes. Once again, the foot of Nakajima connects, but a drop kick from Roderick Strong stops Nakajima cold. Right into the cover, hooks the leg. And we got 2. Another wicked chop. An Irish whip to the buckle. Strong charges with a clothesline. And another one backs him into the corner. A running belly to back suplex. Does not hook the leg and only gets 2.
Come on, Paul.
Those hard chops from Roderick Strong would take a normal man down to the canvas with the force that he throws them with. But Nakajima's been able to stay on his feet with each and every chop that Strong has been able to dish out.
More damage to the back right there by Strong. His first backbreaker of the match. Gets himself a 2 count as he continues to try and soften up Nakajima, perhaps for the stronghold or the Gibson driver. Muscles him up for a slam, then drops the elbow across the throat. Cover. And again, only 2.
Not gonna put him away with that. He's doing damage slowly, though, to that body part. Went for the gut buster, but Nakajima targets the knee and drop kicks it right out from under Strong. Follows up with a leg whip.
Strong clutching that left knee as Nakajima back to his feet. Still feeling the effects of the Roderick Strong offense to his back as he now targets the left leg of Roderick Strong. If you can take away one of the legs of Strong, you eliminate a lot of his offense. Can't generate that much power in those strikes. It's got to be difficult to get your opponent off his feet for a backbreaker.
Spinning toe hold, keeping it down on the canvas, grabbing the other leg now. Submission predicament for Roderick Strong.
Also needs to be aware of his shoulders on the canvas there and gets him up in the count of one.
Trying his best to forearm his way out of the hold, but Nakajima holding onto it.
Stomping right down on the midsection.
Yeah, I don't think Roderick Strong can stand at this point.
Going to chop his way back to his feet.
He was back on his feet, but only for a second before Nakajima just kicked away at that bad leg, and it sent Roderick right back down.
Saying going to put the boots to Roderick in the corner as referee Paul Turner asks him to come out. And he does, back to the center of the ring. The leg trap, shin breaker. More punishment to the left leg of Roderick Strong. And this very vocal crowd here in Houston split between both of these great athletes.
My money's on Nakajima. He's a future world champion one day.
Strong gets the elbow up in the corner. Step up Enziguri. And then just tosses him face first to the canvas. He's able to buy himself some time here. Double count applied as both men are down.
Roderick trying to shake life into that bad leg. Struggling to pull himself up now by the ropes. He can't put a whole lot of weight on that leg, though.
Listen to the impact of those strikes. Backbreaker by Strong, but right over the bad knee. Cover! Only two.
He did damage with the maneuver, but also injured himself even further in the process. The leg cradle backbreaker from Roderick. And he usually utilizes that running boot off the ropes as part of his arsenal. I don't think that he's going to be able to hit that with only one good leg.
Another chop in the corner. First whip reversed. Strong gingerly hits the buckle, gets the foot up. And staggers Nakajima, leaping spin kick, connects with the side of the head, and Strong is wobbly up on the top rope.
What great height Nakajima got on that kick.
We failed to mention the great job done by the ring crew here, putting this top rope back together again. In between these two matches, as Nakajima runs the ropes and drives the boot to the back.
Great display of his fantastic agility. Brainbuster hooks the legs.
No, so close. Just quite couldn't put Strong away.
He needs to follow up. He's got Roderick Strong down and hurt. Not only the knee, but now his neck as well.
Waiting for Strong to get back to his feet. Super kick missed. Roll up. Only two. Look for the stronghold. What a counter to the ankle lock. This could be it. Strong trying to roll free, but Nakajima relentless. Strong does make the ropes and gets the break. Nakajima a little bit frustrated. He thought that was it. Again misses the kick. Backbreaker.
It's got him down once again. Not only that big running boot that I talked about, but also the gut buster that Roderick puts to use. Also out of his arsenal unless he wants to do further damage to his own knee in the process.
Could Continuing to chop away. Super kick. And a second. Misses the third. Kick to the face by Strong. Gutbuster.
He did it.
Oh, he's on adrenaline here. Running Yakuza kick. Butterflies the arms. Gibson driver.
Here is your winner, Roderick Strong!
Well, I guess that just goes to show you how much adrenaline can mean in a matchup like this. Despite the injured leg, Roderick Strong, going on that adrenaline, was able to hit his signature maneuvers and put away Nakajima.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The following contest is a sweet and sour challenge match. It is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Findon, New Jersey, weighing 282 pounds, Bobby Dempsey.
No matter who they bring me, I got 'em. No matter who they bring me, baby, I got 'em.
His opponent, being accompanied by Shane Hagedorn and Kimchi from Uganda, weighing 399 pounds, the Ugandan headhunter, Kamala.
They've never in a million years would I thought to have been calling Kamala versus Bobby Dempsey on a Ring of Honor show, but here we are in Houston, and it is Kamala accompanied by Kim Chi and Shane Hagedorn to take on Bobby Dempsey.
A veteran of the professional wrestling industry, Kamala has come to Ring of Honor.
Fans here in Houston showing respect for a legend like Kamala. Sinclair calls for the opening bell, and Kim Chi and Shane Hagedorn telling him to attack Bobby Dempsey, who's taking off the shirt, and he's got the paint like Kamala.
Oh, he's not a fighter the caliber of Kamala. Bobby Dempsey doesn't know nothing about pushing and pulling.
He's got the belly and jiggles kind of like Kamala's, and
yeah, he's fat.
Kamala's not fat, he's big bone.
I'm talking about Bobby Dempsey.
Whoa! Shane Hagedorn smacking Kim Chi because Kamala won't attack Dempsey.
Well, Hagedorn is the head of Ringside Affairs now, so Kim Chi better listen. What? Kim Chi putting his hands on Shane Hagedorn. That is uncalled for.
It was absolutely called for. He smacked him in the face, and Kim Chi directing traffic. Big splash in the corner by Kamala. Kim Chi ordering Bobby Dempsey with the cannonball.
This is so disgraceful. I can't believe that they have attacked Shane Hagedorn just after he was promoted within the company. You know, I think Chris Hero, I think Davey Richards, Eddie Edwards, they will have something to say about this. What a disgrace, Bobby Dempsey. And now Kamala and Kim Chi are here in Houston.
Здравствуйте, Александр Владимирович Козлов перед вами стоит. И что я вам хочу сегодня сказать? Сегодня был мой первый матч с ROH против Брайана Дэнилсона. Что я вам могу сказать? Я с ним учился пару лет назад. 4 года назад я с ним вместе занимался в Иноки Доджо в Санта-Монике. И сегодня у меня был матч с ним, я проиграл. Ничего. Что я вам хочу сказать, что я вам обещаю, что я следующая звезда ROH. Да я вообще уже звезда в AAA. Я там нахожусь пару месяцев, я уже наверху. Я в СМЛЛ занимался 2,5 года, я была звезда. И я звезда в AAA. Я в следующий раз, когда тут покажусь, вы узнаете, кто самый лучший, что Россия №1, и я следующий чемпион. Следующий чемпион Ring of Honor, Алекс Козлов.
The following contest is a 4-corner survival match. The first 4 wins, and there is a 20-minute time limit. In this match, there are no tags needed. When a wrestler leaves the ring, another may enter. Participant number 1 from the United Banks of Switzerland, weighing 107 kilo, Claudio Castagnoli. Participant number 2 from Tulsa, Oklahoma, weighing 246 pounds, Brett Albright. pounds. He is a co-holder of the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship, the generic luchador, El Generico.
What's going on here?
Time for a four-corner matchup. No tags are necessary in this match. We're going to start things off with the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, the legendary Blue Demon Jr., obviously in the blue mask and tights, against Double C, Claudio Castagnoli, El Generico, one half of the ROH World Tag Team Champions, and the former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Brett Albright.
Get a clean break in the corner from Blue Demon Jr., who, as I made reference to earlier, has his very own energy drink named after him, the Full Throttle Blue Demon Jr. energy drink.
Just shows you the celebrity and the popularity of Blue Demon, not just in his home country of Mexico, but here in the United States. And Claudio Castagnoli does not enjoy that same popularity amongst the people here in Houston.
And Blue Demon Jr. Won the NWA World Heavyweight Championship in Mexico back on October 25th, I believe.
Yeah, October 25th, 2008, Mexico City. The first time the NWA World Heavyweight title changed hands in Mexico. And it was won against Scrap Iron Adam Pearce, who had won that title for a second time. He had lost it also once before to another man in this matchup. Brett Albright beat him back at Death Before Dishonor 6th in New York City. So two men in this matchup, NWA World Heavyweight Champions, defeating Adam Pearce to get that honor.
Yeah, but what does that prove? Bobby Dempsey beat Adam Pearce in about 20 seconds, but right now it's Blue Demon Jr. taking a risk. Out to the floor he goes.
He slid right over the top of Double C, who thought he was able to avoid him. As we said, no tags are necessary. As soon as one man goes out to the floor, another man may enter the matchup. That's exactly what's happened as Brett Albright, who's been dying to get his hands on Claudio Castagnoli. These two embroiled in a bitter dispute over the past several months here in ROH.
A dispute as well as some highly competitive matches, and it's Albright getting physical in the corner.
Very competitive matches that have more often than not had a clean winner at the finish.
Yeah, some controversial decisions in those matches. But right now, it is a sanctioned matchup. They can do damage to one another, and that's what Albright is trying to do to Claudio, but he puts on the brakes, and Albright sent to the floor.
It's El Generico making his way into the ring for the first time.
Lucha rules, because we're near Mexico, man.
It's Claudio taken off of his feet. Nice double teamwork there by Generico and Blue Demon. Nice arm drag. Generico sends Demon out to the floor, and Generico not exactly sure where to dive here. Wiping out Castagnoli right by the timekeeper's table. High-fiving with the fans in the front row here in Houston.
He almost wiped out Kerry Silkin.
Don't hurt that guy. None of us will have a job. Bobby Cruz is okay. You can take him out.
You don't like Bobby Cruz?
I'm kidding. I love Bobby Cruz.
Where's the heat, man?
No heat. I love that guy.
Into the barricade went Generico, and Claudio waiting for the right moment to strike.
Best ring announcer in the business.
That's right. Ooh, back first into the barricade goes Albright.
Blue Demon gets caught by Castagnoli between the ropes and eats the guardrail for his trouble. Demon needs to be careful as those guardrails have been known to do damage. Generico to the top as Castiglione plays to the crowd. Gets taken off his feet with a top rope product. Paso dropped down, up and over goes double C. Leapfrog attempt countered nicely into the backbreaker. And that one hurt Generico.
Only two, though. The damage was done to the back, and now Castiglione with a knee placed into that body part, pulling back on the chin lock as well, trying to wear the man down. We saw a little bit too much flipping and flying offense right there from El Generico, and Claudio's going to put a stop to it.
So controlling the head of Generico.
Claudio is very European.
Generico is not. Grabs hold of the tassels and sends Generico down to the canvas as he knocks Albright off the apron. And Albright back inside the ring, but quickly sent back to the corner as Generico set for the ride. A high backdrop by Castiglione. Once again turns his attention towards Albright. Goes for the cover, but only two.
Claudio focusing on Generico rather than wanting to necessarily get his hands on Albright during this matchup. He knows just how infuriated Albright has been in recent months. It has nothing to do with him. I don't blame Claudio.
And chopped by Generico.
Oh, he doesn't want something to do with him, just knocking him to the floor.
Albright back inside the ring again, being sent out to the apron by referee Paul Turner's rather dismissive wave from the very European double C, Claudio Castiglione. Scoop and a slam on Generico. Measures him for the elbow.
And what's Albright doing in the ring? The rules are when one wrestler leaves the ring, another may enter. Those are lucha rules, not jump in whenever the hell you want to.
Well, it's starting to break down here as Albright again sent down to the floor. Once again, the referee asked to keep him out on the apron. Blue Demon Jr. looking to get the attention of El Generico in the corner there.
You can't win the matchup if you're not inside the ring in a match like this, where the first fall wins it.
Generico elevated, but able to land on his feet. And into the corner where Albright makes the tag. Clotheslines from Albright. Castiglione into the ropes. Leg lariat. The big man got up. Drove the boot right into the side of the head of Castiglione and gets himself a 2 count. Hard chops to the chest.
Claudio's still on his feet, though.
Oh, set too soon, got caught with the boot. Power slam by Albright. Cover. Only 2.
Took too much time, though, and that gave Claudio the opportunity to deliver the chin breaker. And a European uppercut for good measure.
Backs him into the corner and again drives the uppercut into Albright. Sent for the ride. Albright hits the buckles hard. Castiglione with a head of steam. Albright able to get the boot up.
Blue Demon Jr., what's he thinking? He's all the way to the top.
High cross body. But only 2. Generico breaks it up. Exchanging chops. Demon coming out on the better end, but took too much time and got tagged with a boot by Generico. Demon in the corner. Avoids the Yakuza kick. Generico with the top all the way out to the floor. Tope Suicida. Albright with forearms on Castiglione. Still a legal man. Off the ropes. Go for the crowbar. Claudio trying to stay on his feet here. Half Nelson suplex. Oh, he went for the low blow, but Albright avoided it. Tied up in the ropes. Referee trying to break him, and oh, you can't put your hands on the referee like that. Low blow by Castiglione, the ref didn't see it, no. Oh, come on.
Yeah, Claudio Castiglione scores the pinfall victory.
Here is your winner
surprised if Albright would have been disqualified for putting his hands on Paul Turner and throwing him down, but it served as a distraction. The referee didn't see the low blow, and better than a DQ win is a pinfall win. Claudio Castagnoli, the most money-making man. He's very European, and he is the winner tonight in Four Corner Survival.
Special attraction match scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Moscow, Russia, weighing 190 pounds, Alex Kozlov. Washington, weighing 185 pounds, American Dragon, Brian Danielson.
for some more singles competition with a bit of international flavor as the former ROH World Champion, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, is set to take on Alex Kozlov, now of the AAA promotion in Mexico, formerly of CMLL, born in Russia. He now makes his home in Mexico as a member of Degeneration Mex, along with Sean Waltman and Rocky Romero.
It's just like Hacksaw and Nikolai doing battle. There's the opening bell.
Well, he's got Nikolai's old hat in Lord of the Ring. He just didn't do the national anthem.
That would have been awesome.
No, it wouldn't. Collar elbow tie up, Danielson and Kozlov jockeying for position. Side headlock grab by Kozlov.
I apologize to Danielson for comparing him to Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Hard shoulder tackle by Kozlov, and Danielson goes down, and Kozlov rather pleased with himself.
He's a well put together athlete, a lot of power in Alex Kozlov.
Obviously in great condition. When you talk about some of the best conditioned athletes in the world, you're certainly got to put Bryan Danielson's name at the top of that list. We've seen him go 45, 55, 60 minutes plus on so many occasions.
I am the best!
Kozlov continues to draw with the fans here in Houston. Danielson controlling the arm of the young Russian. Kozlov created quite a stir in the last year or so down in Mexico. CMLL is the oldest wrestling promotion in the world, and he made the decision to jump to their hottest rival, the AAA promotion led by Conan. And it's a move that has paid off for him as he's gotten much more fame and stardom in his eyes in making that switch.
Hey, these world travel athletes are in high demand. They can decide who and when they work in professional wrestling, who they work for. And Bryan Danielson able to connect with the drop kick right there on Kozlov. These are two of the best in the world, and they have traveled the globe to show fans everywhere just what they bring to the table.
Also leading the fans in a chant of USA, USA, and I think I hear a little ho! Of course, Houston, the old stomping grounds of Hacksaw Jim Duggan back in the old Mid-South days, a favorite here in the Houston area for old Paul Bosch back in the 80s.
I never would have thought that not only would Kamala be on Ring of Honor DVD, but we'd be discussing Hacksaw Jim Duggan to such an extent.
You brought him up first.
I didn't yell ho very loud.
Greco-Roman knuckle lock here, test of strength. Danielson with the leverage advantage as he has the height edge on Kozlov. But a headbutt to the midsection brings both athletes back to their feet. Kozlov trying to take Danielson down, and does.
Looks like Kozlov has the superior power in this match. I mean, Danielson is in great physical form himself. It looks like Kozlov maybe a bit more muscle than Bryan Danielson.
But unable to break the bridge of Bryan Danielson here. Supporting all of the weight of both himself and Kozlov just on his neck. Danielson able to get to his feet. Monkey flip. Pinning predicament. Gets himself a 2 count, but gloated a little bit. And a nice reversal there by Kozlov into a standoff.
Yeah, he was asking for that sunset flip reversal right there, having his arms up in such a position. And Kozlov took advantage of the situation and got a near fall.
A little more cautious as they circle one another, and elbow tie up into a quick side headlock, into a hammerlock. Nope, back heel trip instead by Danielson. Takes Kozlov off his feet. He's looking for the surfboard.
He's got to get to the ropes, somehow break free of this. He's trying to reach the bottom rope. He's got it.
1, 2, 3.
Fans informing referee Todd Sinclair that Danielson has until 5.
So with Kozlov and everyone else in the locker room.
Single-handed knuckle lock this time as they reach back one more time. Nice takedown Right there by Danielson, hanging on to the bridge and gets a 2 count. Floats back over, trying to force the shoulders down, instead grabs the side headlock. Kozlov tries to find his way free here. Danielson really wrenching down on the headlock. Kozlov looking for the head scissors to escape, but unable to get that particular maneuver at first, but now does. The fans here in Houston going to get behind the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
Oh, God.
For escape to the head scissors. Once again, the bridge of Bryan Danielson on display.
Oh, he's going for it again.
And this time, Kozlov right in the middle of the ring, very far from the ropes. He's trying to crawl with everything he's got to get to the ropes, but instead just forces Danielson down, using the power in his legs to free himself.
Wow, that is impressive. Twice now, Kozlov has prevented Bryan Danielson from cinching in the surfboard.
Apparently a few fans made their way to Houston from Russia to cheer for Alex Kozlov, but the fans for Bryan Danielson may outnumber those here in attendance for Kozlov.
What's wrong with these people? They just dislike all foreigners?
It's supposed to be a melting pot, man. Kozlov telling the fans to quiet down. Once again, they lock up in the center of the ring, side headlock. Hammerlock by Danielson takes Kozlov right off his feet. So far, Kozlov doesn't seem to mind being taken off of his feet because Danielson's been able to take him down several times with relative ease, but Kozlov has done a good job of fighting out of those positions. Fans here want Bryan Danielson to break the arm of the Russian, apparently.
I don't think that that's necessary.
It's exactly sportsmanlike.
No, it's not. There would be no honor in doing so. Takes out the leg of Danielson.
Danielson had until 5, and Kozlov baited him in there and made him pay.
Kozlov has done his scouting. He knew that Danielson was going to hesitate to remind, I've got till 5, right after the break of the hold. And he sees that opportunity that Danielson was just standing there with his 5 fingers outstretched and took out the leg, and now he has control of his opponent in the middle of the ring. That leg tied up.
Once again, down across the ankle. Dragon responds with a forearm, as does Kozlov in retaliation. Men back to their feet. Danielson right back to the arm. Kozlov elevated. Snapmares his way free, drops down, up and over. Leapfrog by Danielson. Over the top goes Kozlov. The pace starts to quicken here. Stop sign.
He doesn't necessarily have to stop for it. He wants to stop for Kozlov or Kenny Omega. Or an American, even if an American were trying to do that.
Trying to rally the Russian fans once again here. Single leg pickup.
This time it was Kozlov that hesitated, and now it's Danielson taking advantage of the situation. 3rd time's the charm. Oh! Wow.
Danielson's got the surfboard locked in.
If I see the 3-point stance later on in this match, I think I'm going to throw up. Dragon Sleeper.
Kozlov may be forced to tap here. Instead, he goes to the eyes. He forces Danielson to release the hold. And smartly for Kozlov, he immediately rolls under the bottom rope out to the apron. Try and buy some time. Todd Sinclair tries to back Danielson up. Dragon looking for suplex blocked. Once again blocked by Kozlov. Whoa! Danielson able to land on his feet, lucky for him.
Very dangerous position for both men.
Suplex to the floor!
Kozlov taking a chance, and it pays off.
Oh, he almost lost his balance there before coming off the top to the floor, but the damage done as both men count out on the outside, where there is a 20 count to get back inside the ring.
Kozlov's the first one up. He did the damage to Danielson that was necessary, both with the suplex to the floor as well as that dive.
Sinclair continuing to count as Danielson rolls rather gingerly under the bottom strand. A hard chop to the chest and a boot to the gut by Kozlov. Snaps the suplex.
1, 2.
And gets himself a 2 count. He's got Danielson down and oh, come on.
He's very proud of his heritage, Lenny. If Nikolai would have done this, maybe he would have been world champion one day.
Doing that Cossack dance before putting the boots to Bryan Danielson. Goes for the cover and gets 2. Insult to injury right there, but Danielson able to get the shoulder up. On his feet in the corner, it's Kozlov with a forearm. Danielson runs up the rope, backflip onto his feet, avoids the clothesline, connects with the elbow strike.
Looks like Danielson's getting a burst of energy. Kozlov trying to pull it together in the corner.
In Houston have the nefarious thoughts in mind for Alex Kozlov at the hands of Bryan Danielson. Running forearm. Off the ropes. Knee to the bread basket. Danielson measures him for that kick. Right to the small of the back. Again, a 2 count. Gotta give Kozlov credit as Danielson traps the arms. Little counter mutilation here.
Kozlov fighting it off. He's back on his feet.
Kicking away at the knee to free himself. This is the rolling elbow. Connects with the enziguri.
He's looking for a combination of maneuvers. All the way up top goes Alex Kozlov.
Frog splash. Only able to get 2. But that maneuver the closest Kozlov has come to putting away Bryan Danielson in this match.
Well, it would give Kozlov great momentum heading into tomorrow's pay-per-view if he can beat a former world champion using Danielson's own hold against him.
Counter mutilation by Kozlov. Can Danielson find an escape to his own hold here?
Well, he's the master at it. He should be a master at escaping it as well.
Turns Danielson. Steps over.
Oh, elbows from Kozlov.
Oh, but look at the look on the face of Bryan Danielson. He's getting pissed off. This may be a tactical miscalculation on the part of Alex Kozlov. Forearms from Danielson. Rolling elbow. To the midsection. Russian leg sweep. Just that quickly, the tie of the matchup right back into the favor of Kozlov. Burying Danielson under the Russian flag. Well, you better finish him here for sure. You better put Bryan Danielson away. Because if there's a breath left in his body after this, he is going to come after Alex Kozlov with everything he's got. Misses the splash off the top. Elbows. Cattle mutilation. Burying his face in the Russian flag, and that's going to do it.
Here is your winner by submission, American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
Alex Kozlov tried to use Bryan Danielson's own tricks against him, both cattle mutilation as well as the elbow strikes. They didn't do the trick to earn him the victory, but it worked for Dragon using his own maneuvers against the Russian here tonight. A very competitive matchup between two of the best in the world, but it's Dragon that comes up with the win.
Hey, I pay your rubles.
If you want pro wrestling merchandise, you need to go to ROHWrestling.com. From t-shirts and hats to tickets and autographs, everything Ring of Honor and more is at ROHWrestling.com. Plus, Ring of Honor's DVDs, from events to interviews, will make any wrestling fan's collection complete. To order, go to ROHWrestling.com or call area code 215-781-2500. The only place you need to go for pro wrestling merchandise is ROHWrestling.com.
Is a special challenge match scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 265 pounds, D-Lo Brown.
back from intermission. Set for singles competition as Colt Cabana in his second match since returning to ROH in triumphant fashion back in New York City on March the 21st. At the 7th anniversary show, a surprise mystery partner of the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, in that matchup against the Embassy of the returning Jimmy Rave. And Bison Smith is here in Houston, set to take on D'Lo Brown in our next matchup.
You know, Cabana, when he left Ring of Honor at Good Times, Great Memories in Chicago, he gave a speech at the end of that night saying that the one thing he didn't accomplish during his first run in this promotion was winning the world title. And one day he would return to do just that, and Cabana is back and hopes to one day be the world champion. And he had D'Lo Brown in a pinning predicament right there, and D'Lo has held titles across this world in the past. So it's some great competition here for Colt Cabana tonight.
D'Lo a little bit frustrated right there. It seemed Colt Cabana got the better of things for a moment and turns his back on Colt Cabana. I don't think that's something you ever want to do inside the ring. D'Lo Brown has quite a size advantage on Colt Cabana, and Colt wants to mix it up. Arm will tie up, and D'Lo grabs hold of the side headlock.
Typically in ROH matches, you see that Colt Cabana has the size advantage against his opponents. But D'Lo Brown, a larger frame wrestler than your typical ROH competitor.
A lock right there, quickly reversed by D'Lo. Grabs the side headlock once again, and D'Lo showing some good chain wrestling right there. Continuing to maintain control of the wrist. Arm drag and twist. Cabana trying to find an escape. That's what professional wrestlers do, and it's right on his tights, Dave. He's a professional wrestler. It says so right there.
Does it say small package down by the... Oh, through the legs. Roll up.
Got himself a quick 2 count. Once again, D'Lo Brown frustrated in the corner.
D'Lo wants to set the pace of this matchup. He is the veteran in this contest. He's not going to let Colt Cabana tell him how to wrestle tonight. He'll do it on his own terms, at his own pace.
Slowly making their way towards the center of the ring, and I don't know if Cabana wants to match power with D'Lo here. Cabana's not going to back down. He put it right up there.
He is going to get Greco-Roman with him.
Yes! He immediately gets driven down to his knees. They're trying to force the wrist back on Cabana, who's trying to fight back to his feet here. Has a wide base. Instead kicks away at one of the hands and turns it into a side headlock. Quickly into a hammerlock. Cabana up and over the top using his quickness. Sends D'Lo into the ropes. The Shining Wizard.
Well, that's a good counter to Cabana's unorthodox style of wrestling.
Yeah, just knee him right in the face.
Wise move on D'Lo's part. As was that. He got all of it.
Big right hand from D'Lo. And drops that elbow right across the chest. 280 plus pounds. Right down across the chest of Colt Cabana. Sets him in position off the ropes. Of that diving clothesline, but a crucifix. Nice counter right there for Cabana, and another 2 count. And a leg lariat from D'Lo grabs the momentum right back in his favor.
D'Lo being very methodical, waiting for the right moment to attack.
Cabana in the ropes trying to buy himself some time, but D'Lo right on top of him. Arms in the corner. Drags him back to his feet. Cabana firing back. No secret who the fans are cheering for here.
I guess I shouldn't be too surprised that the fans here are not intelligent enough recognize the ability of someone like D'Lo Brown, all of his accomplishments. He's a great professional wrestler.
Fans of Houston are not down with Brown, Dave. Just measuring Cabana. That kick right to the sternum. Now mocking the fans as they cheer for Cabana, who's back on his feet.
It was a great ovation that Cabana got in New York City at the Hammerstein Ballroom for his return in that tag team matchup. But now comes the difficult part, and that is racking up a string of victories to really prove himself as a top contender, top competitor here in ROH during 2009.
Well, Cabana's never been a guy to rest on his past laurels, and I don't think that's going to be the case here now that he's back in ROH. He's going to do everything he can to get back in the title picture as quickly as possible. Right now, he's being choked in the corner by D'Lo Brown, who's right in the face of referee Paul Turner. Cabana back on his feet. Tagged with a forearm and another boot to the chest. Single-handed knuckle lock. Submission predicament here. Variation of the Cobra clutch. Applied by D'Lo Brown. Cabana on his feet, shot to the midsection. And a second, frees himself. Off the ropes. Right into the knee of D'Lo Brown goes Colt Cabana. And just like that, D'Lo back in command. Pays homage to the great Muda.
He nailed that Shining Wizard just a few moments ago. Borrowed that out of Muda's playbook.
D'Lo has several tours of all Japan over the past couple of years. Obviously picked up a great deal wrestling in Japan. You said world travel competitor, as is Colt Cabana.
That's the great thing about Ring of Honor. You have competitors from all over the globe coming here, bringing all these different styles of wrestling to the same event, to the same shows, and now down here to the state of Texas.
Cabana winds up with a big right hand, taking down D'Lo, who's now slow to get back to his feet. Reversal of the Irish whip. Cover by Cabana, gets two. D'Lo staggered in the corner. Sent for the ride is D'Lo. Cabana with a head of steam. Butt in the corner.
You flying apple. D'Lo's got him. Look at the strength.
TKO by D'Lo. Doesn't go for the cover though.
I think we might see a frog splash first. Make sure that Cabana is put away. Oh, maybe something else off the second here. Senton, but nobody home.
A little too much time. Cabana able to roll his way to the corner and avoid the flying D'Lo Brown. As both men are now down and being counted by referee Paul Turner. Both men on their feet. D'Lo charges. Cabana able to avoid him. The waist lock, standing switch. Elbow by Cabana, drops Brown.
Going for Billy Goat's curse. Can D'Lo block it? Cabana's got it. D'Lo Brown trying to hang in there.
We ask him if he wants to give it up. D'Lo tapped the leg of Colt Cabana. He just tapped out. Paul Turner didn't see it, however.
He was on the other side. The referee has to see if you are going to submit, or by either saying it, he needs to hear it, or no! Coming out. Oh, only two.
Cheap move right there by D'Lo. Went for the small package. Got himself a 2 count. Fortunately, Cabana able to kick out.
I call it good wrestling going for the small package. Sky high powerbomb. He's got Cabana down once again. And now, could it be time? D'Lo Brown's gonna go up top.
Cabana to his feet. Ooh. D'Lo fortunately landed on the apron. And that time hits the guardrail. Elbow by Cabana sent D'Lo reeling. I think he picked that up in Florida somewhere.
The battle continues on the floor as Paul Turner administers the 20 count. Cabana brings it back inside.
Taking his time out on the floor to get his bearings as he makes his way back to the apron as Brown able to get to his feet. D'Lo, he's got something on his hand though.
Cabana is taking a risk, and it did not pay off.
Oh, D'Lo just hit him with something. No!
He hit him with a punch.
Oh, he's putting it back in his tights, whatever it was.
Here is your winner, D'Lo Brown.
Putting what back in it? He hit him with a punch. Cabana took a chance. High risk maneuver, that's why they call it high risk. High risk, high reward. He failed. D'Lo landed the punch and pulled out the victory tonight.
Scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the GHC Junior Heavyweight Championship. challenger. He's accompanied by his tag team partner, Eddie Edwards. From Othello, Washington, weighing 207 pounds, he is representing the American Wolves, Davey Richards. His opponent to my right, from Tokyo, Japan, weighing 84 kilos, he is the GHC Junior Heavyweight Champion, Kenta!
The GHC Junior Heavyweight Championship is on the line. In a variable teacher versus student matchup between Kenta and Davey Richards of the American Wolves. Quite a storied history between these two great athletes. It was Davey Richards under the wing as Kenta's protege here in Ring of Honor when Kenta came to the United States from Pro Wrestling Noah.
And the code of honor not followed by Davey Richards. No respect whatsoever.
Corner will tie up in the center of the ring. So Kenta able to back Richards to the ropes. We're going to get a clean break. No, we're not. Bad blood still flowing between Kenta and Richards. He tried to take his head off with that kick, but Richards just a little too quick.
No, I think this is a case of where the student has surpassed the teacher in terms of ability. Davey Richards is truly at the top of his game here in 2009 in professional wrestling. And we're going to see him pull out the victory tonight against Kenta, against his mentor.
Both men showing a great deal of quickness right there, and both of them trying to finish that sequence with a drop kick. Neither man able to connect.
We've seen a lot more of Davey Richards as a tag team wrestler in recent months, along with Eddie Edwards, comprising the American Wolves. And they've had some great double teams in their arsenal. Richards and Edwards both spent a lot of time wrestling in Japan for Pro Wrestling Noah, training in the Pro Wrestling Noah dojo, and really sharpening their skills, getting in top physical form, and just learning the finer points of submission wrestling, of striking. And Davey Richards, he's never been better than he is right now. And tonight is the night for him to take out Kenta on a major event here for Ring of Honor.
Trying to force the shoulders down on the canvas for a count, but Kenta able to get right back to his feet. Now it's Richards with the bridge. Again, neither man able to gain an advantage here as Richards kicks away one of the arms, takes control of the wrist lock. You mentioned Richards spending extensive time in Japan training in the dojos at Pro Wrestling Noah. And last summer he was sent there for several months. And when he came back to the United States after that trip, you were right, he has never been better. He is in top physical form. And he's going to have to be against Kenta, who is not about to put up with any shenanigans, as he just took the head of Davey Richards off with that kick. If Davey Richards is trying to get into the head of Kenta, I don't think he's going to be successful.
Kenta and Davey Richards both have very similar personalities. They won't put up with any of that, and they will fire back twice as hard.
Up and over, lands on his feet. Richards back to his feet, went for a leapfrog and got kicked right in the mouth. You talk about the student perhaps passing the teacher. Well, the teacher may have taught Davey Richards everything Davey knows, but I don't know if Kenta taught him everything Kenta knows.
Well, Kenta isn't the only influence on Davey Richards' wrestling style. He's borrowed things from all different parts of the world of professional wrestling.
A rather dismissive back heel kick to the side of the head. He slingshot himself back into the ring, did Kenta. Richards back on his feet in the corner. Hard kick to the chest. Kenta follows up with another boot and another kick right to the sternum that has Richards gasping for air in the far corner. European uppercut from Kenta as well.
We've seen the GHC Junior Heavyweight title change hands once already on a Ring of Honor event. Bryan Danielson captured the title. Will we see it happen one more time here in Houston?
Richards able to catch the leg of Kenta out on the apron, and a dragon screw right over the second rope. And just that quickly, Davey Richards in command.
Damage was done. And Davey knows how to focus on a weakness in his opponent, focus on an injury, and he's going to work over that leg of Kenta.
Taking out the leg of Kenta would eliminate a great deal of his offense. He utilizes those kicks so effectively, as well as his quickness. Richards taking time to jaw with the crowd here in Houston. He is firmly in command of the matchup. As he brings Kenta back to his feet, sends him off the ropes, follows him in with a clothesline. Right now, Davey Richards is indeed the man. I think he's got his hands full with Kenta. He can deal with fighting the crowd later.
He is the man. Don't let Tyson Smith hear you, though. Now using his own variety of kicks now, Davey Richards.
And knocks Kenta down to the canvas. Steps over. Fans wanted the figure 4. They're not going to get it. Richards not out to please the fans.
He's out to pull out a victory and also perhaps injure his former mentor.
Kenta, do you give up? No. No.
They work over the leg. Submission predicament here for Kenta. Richards has the legs tied up. Free Todd Sinclair asking Kenta if he wants to give it up.
I don't think he wants to, but he might be forced to.
He is able to make it to the ropes. Richards breaks the hold. As the crowd trying to get behind Kenta. Shouts some encouragement, but right now it is all Davey Richards. He'll be careful putting his hands on the referee. Forearm from Kenta, but Richards able to just shrug it off. Scores with a kick to the leg. Hard shot from Kenta, knocks down Richards, who pops right back up, only to get knocked right back down. To the midsection. Nice suplex by Kenta. The quick burst of adrenaline gave him an offensive flurry. Now looks to regain his composure out on the apron.
Richards needs to go back to work on that leg. Kenta was moving around much too easily on that burst of adrenaline right there. And now the leaping lariat off the top rope. But only 2.
Something I failed to mention earlier too, when you talk about the damage to the legs of Kenta, how much would it take away from his ability to utilize the go to sleep? Fisherman suplex there. It's the leg, and again only gets 2.
He does appear to be favoring that knee, but not very much. He'll grab it here and there, but he is maneuvering around that ring almost like he usually does. That means that Davey Richards needs to somehow get the advantage once again, work his way out of this hold to begin with, and then gain the advantage and go back to work on that body part. Focus on the knee of Kenta. Take away the kicks and take away his ability to use his speed.
Able to survive the STF was Richards and make it to the ropes to earn a break. Right behind him is Kenta with the waistlock. He eats a couple of elbows from Richards. Oh, that kick caught him right in the throat. Traps the leg and delivers the suplex, sending Kenta all the way out to the floor. Richards into the crowd.
And that dive could have snapped the back of Kenta against the steel barricade. and done damage to an extra body part in addition to that knee. Davey needs to bring it back inside though. Perhaps cinching a submission hold on the knee.
Richards to the top. Fans on their feet. Missile drop kick. Kenta in the corner. Richards head of steam. Connects with the forearm. Off the ropes with momentum. Kenta gets the boot up. Richards with a back heel kick. Grazing kick from Kenta. Another kick from Richards. German suplex with a bridge. So close. Kenta barely gets the shoulder up off the canvas.
Again, these two athletes are so similar in style. They know each other so well. It's been a rather even contest, although Kenta hasn't been able to truly focus on one body part of Davey Richards thus far. So you have to give the edge to Richards. He delivers that headbutt.
Kenta up on the top as Richards to the second, looking for a superplex here. Kenta trying to fight. Wicked slap to the face. And then dumps him chest first on the canvas. Slingshot missile drop kick. Running boot in the corner. And another. Drop kick from Kenta.
He is nursing that knee though. He got the momentum necessary to hit those maneuvers, but the damage is still taking its toll.
Sit out powerbomb. Only two. Another near fall for Kenta, who's back on his feet. Davey Richards flat on his back in the center of the ring as Kenta slowly makes his way to the top. Double knees to the chest. You can't get closer to three than that.
Davey Richards survived though, and you know that he wants the victory in this match so badly to prove that he is the superior athlete here in 09.
Rapid fire strikes from Kenta, but Richards avoids the kick. Takes him down with the Rana. Kenta back to his feet in the corner, as is Richards. Once again charges, and once again runs into the boot of Kenta. Kenta on the second. And for that tornado DDT, but instead drops him throat first on the top rope. Powerbomb by Richards. Got the legs. Texas cold relief.
All that damage done to the knee, and he's got in the center of the ring too. Will Kenta tap?
Sinclair right there asking him, we might have an MGHC Junior Heavyweight Champion. Kenta trying to crawl. Very close to the ropes. And able to get the break. The exhaustion starting to show on both of these wrestlers.
Well, both guys are giving it all they've got here tonight to pull out the win.
Hard kick from Richards. And again. Oh, absolutely vicious with those kicks. Both men go for the boot and connect.
To a standing position first. They will decide who will have the advantage.
Both men struggling in the corner, using the ropes to get to their feet, and again at the same time. Again they charge and connect with the boot. Just a battle of wills here. suplex! Couldn't hold Richards down. These two guys are throwing everything they have at one another, but they can't put each other away. Kenta and Richards now out on the apron. Very dangerous situation here. Richards able to block. Enziguri. That one caught him right on the jaw.
Are we going for a German to the floor?
Kenta hanging on. Connecting with the elbow. Boot to the face. Falcon arrow to the floor. Oh, he's not getting up from that. He will not get up. And by he, you mean both of them, because neither of them are moving.
I had so much confidence in Davey Richards teaching his former mentor a lesson, proving that he is the best. But how can he possibly get up from that?
Well, this is a match where obviously both guys felt they had something to prove here. 20 count out on the floor.
A Falcon arrow to the floor.
And there are mats out on the floor here, but they are very, very thin. And with that kind of an impact, they are not going to provide you with very much protection at all. And you're seeing that by the fact that Davey Richards is still barely moving out on the floor. And Kenta used probably every last ounce of energy he had just to make it back inside the ring.
Amazingly, Richards is moving.
Don't count him out yet. 16 and Richards under the bottom rope. Kenta may just have to cover him here and that'll be it.
Like Davey Richards or not, you have to admire that he can continue after that Falcon arrow to the floor and now just infuriating Kenta.
Spitting in the face of his mentor. Series of strikes. Busaiku knee. Not quite.
Oh, he's signaling for go to sleep. If Kenta can hit this, it's not looking good for Davey.
Go to sleep blocked. Dragon screw. Cloverleaf. He's got him. Give it up, Kenta. Tap out right now. We might have a new champ. Ken is locked in the center. Roll up. Couldn't hold him. Ducks the clothesline off the ropes. Alarm clock. Clothesline.
DR driver.
Butterflies the arms. Nails it. That's it! Cover! No!
It is incredible what both of these men have been able to absorb and still kick out of thus far in this contest. What will it take to earn one man the victory?
Richards to his feet. Kenta slowly up as well. Forearm strike. Exchanging forms this time. Richards with a flurry. Kenta blocks the leg. He's got him up. Crucifix. What a counter by Richards, but only two.
That's now two great counters to go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Here is your winner and still GHC Junior Heavyweight Champion, Kenta!
What an absolute war between Kenta and Davey Richards over the GHC Junior Heavyweight Championship. It took a Herculean effort, but Davey Richards was put to sleep, and Kenta leaves Houston still the GHC Junior Heavyweight Champ.
Is what Ring of Honor is all about.
Introducing first, from Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing 172 pounds, he is representing the Age of the Fall, Jimmy Jacobs. Shut your mouth. You shut your mouth. Come on, David Paul. Get him back. I'm not going in there. We'll get the hell out of here. Leave.
Team action, our next matchup is the team of Austin Aries and Jimmy Jacobs, two frenemies, both with the common hatred of Tyler Black, who's teaming up with the Necro Butcher in this matchup. Tyler Black has had enough, wiping out Jacobs and Aries. Does Tyler Black still remember the age of the fall? Feuded with Austin Aries over the #1 contendership to the ROH World title. And the Necro Butcher, also former member of the Age of the Fall, the man who did the bidding of Jimmy Jacobs for so long, did the dirty work for the Age of the Fall, the man who was going to pile the bodies to the sky when they let him out of his cage.
Hold on, explain something to me. Is this a no disqualification match? Is this a fight without honor? Are there rules in this one, Lenny? Because I see the Necro Butcher grabbing barricades. I see Tyler Black going into the crowd. It is Pandelirium breaking loose here in Houston.
I think referee Paul Turner understands the hatred involved with these four men, and he's going to give them a little latitude when it comes to his enforcement of the rules, but he is
the longitude, Lenny. Wow. I understand the hatred as well, but at the very same time, you do have to call it as you see it as a referee. And if Necro Butcher is grabbing some giant metal sign or the barricade cover, that's a disqualification, man.
Well, the bell is just now ringing to start this matchup.
Just started.
Oh, so it didn't count when he was hitting them with weapons on the floor?
No harm, no foul.
Foul! Foul, I say.
Black lands on his feet, avoids the clothesline, and connects with a drop kick as the Necro Butcher and Jimmy Jacobs make their way finally back towards the ring. And Austin Aries getting dumped over the top rope, but able to hang on. Saved himself from a nasty spill, but not that time. Once again, the action spilling back out to the floor. Black able to elevate Aries. Face first on the apron, goes a double. Who's now seeing double.
That's all steel and wood. The ring,
and so is that table.
That's wood and yeah. Referee should not put up with such shenanigation from the Necro Butcher. He's got Jimmy Jacobs inside the ring.
Austin Aries goes face first into the barricade. Jimmy wants a timeout.
Well, you can use the barricade cover, but you can't call a timeout. Come on, Turner.
Fans casting aspersions on the manhood of one Jimmy Jacobs.
They hate foreigners. They don't like... Ridiculous. I hate Houston.
Aries able to save Jacobs right there. But unable to save himself, perhaps. Well, Jacobs to the rescue once again.
No one should go through that table. Except for maybe Necro at Tyler.
Now no one is going through the tables. Both Jacobs and Aries, their fingers in the eyes of both Black and the Necro Butcher to put a stop to that. Now Necro out on the floor, and Tyler about to join him as well, but no. This time it's Tyler Black putting on the brakes.
Down he went, crashing to the barricade.
Double team here by Aries and Jacobs. Heat-seeking missile.
Jacobs still inside the ring. Waiting for the right opening to do something himself. Or no, just waiting for Tyler Black to be sent into him to do damage inside the ring rather than on the floor.
Looks like finally this thing settling down into some semblance of a tag team match.
Well, that's what it was scheduled to be.
Australian rules.
We're in Texas, not Australia. Sliding clothesline in the corner by Jacobs.
Quickly mounts the second rope. Down with the double axe handle across the back of Tyler Black. Right into the cover, but only 2. Necro had designs on breaking up the count, but Black able to kick out.
Why exactly does Texas and Australia have such things to do with tag team matches and the rules of different types of them? Why is it just Texas and Australia? Why can't we have other states or countries involved? How come there is no Delaware rules? Well, I guess that's maybe the Briscoes.
Until you man up. It's fisticuffs rules.
What about Wyoming? You got nothing.
Because Wyoming rules sounds dumb.
So does Australian. Tyler Black trying to break free, but Austin Aries doing a good job of keeping his legs tied up to prevent Tyler from tagging Necro, but Jacobs just tagged him himself.
Dropped the elbow right on the top of the head as well, and now just firing away with right hands. Tyler trying to block, able to shield himself from several of those blows, but damage done by Jacobs. Cocky cover. Only 2 as Aries now makes the tag.
What did you call them? Frenemies?
Yeah, like those 2 chicks on the hills.
I do not watch that show.
Me neither. That's why I just said those 2 chicks.
Double gut buster. Double STO. Did he do that on purpose?
Jacobs was in his space, man. He was going to drop his fancy schmancy elbow.
That's not what it's called, is it? Did you ask him and he said that? Fancy schmancy.
See? Frenemies. Couple of glory hounds. I said hounds.
I don't think they're friends. More so enemies.
This would be the enemy's part. Oh, wait, Tyler's going to make a tag. We got to stop him. Nope, couldn't do it. There's the tag. Fisticuffs and foosticuffs.
Foos?
Foosticuffs. He's got no boots. Scoop and a slam. West Virginia style, son.
Referee needs to gain control of this one.
With Necro, good luck. Reverse of the whip. Foot up into the face of the Necro Butcher, and the fist up into the face of a double, who might be seeing a double. Necro Corona!
Ridiculous.
Jacobs breaks it up.
Come on, Jimmy, out of the ring.
Who's legal?
Necro with the right hands and feet to the face. Can't rake the back when the guy is wearing a shirt there, a double. Catches the boot. Atomic drop and face to face. Go Aries and Jacobs. I believe Aries and Necro are the legal men. Spear by Jacobs.
Oh, that was a delayed reaction. Aries almost pinned right there, but...
Oh, face manipulation by Jacobs.
What? Necro. Oh no, he's got Jacobs up, but he lands on his feet. Oh, low blow. It's the end time.
Paul Turner out of position. And the end time locked in. He never saw the low blow.
No, trust me, he's in position right now to see Necro tapping out. Tap out, Necro. Just do it right now.
Jacobs got the end time locked in. Necro not giving it up. Black and Aries still continuing to fight. Necro though starting to fade here.
He's out. Check his arm, ref. Check his arm.
Tyler Black dispatches with Aries. Stomps on the throat of Jacobs to free the Necro Butcher.
Completely illegal. Referee's trying to tell him you need to tag in order to stomp someone in the face.
Tyler Black outside the ring after being admonished by referee Paul Turner. Jacobs back on his feet. Got him by the throat. Choke slam onto Aries.
Put him on the table, Necro! Kill it!
But what a fool Necro is. He's not going for the win. He's not covering anyone after doing the damage.
No, but he's trying to send a message to Jimmy Jacobs. Gonna put him through the table.
The referee should not stand for this. This is not a tables match. It is not a street fight. Tyler Black.
Throw first over the top by Aries.
Oh, so much for that. Aries now to the top.
Drops the elbow on Tyler Black. Now it's Tyler laid out on the table as Necro continues to fight with Jimmy Jacobs. Big right hand from Necro. Able to save Tyler Black. Now drag Aries back under the bottom rope. Place him on the table.
All right, Aries needs to get off that table quickly. But Jacobs choking away on Necro before he can do anything.
He's got Necro trapped. Necro's got him by the throat. Jacobs hanging onto the ropes. Necro trying to choke slam him, stomp to the foot. Necro and Jacobs through the table. Kick to the head.
Aries works his way off the shoulders, though.
Shinbreaker belly to back. Turn Tyler Black all the way outside.
Going for the drop kick in the corner, but Tyler's got him.
Chest first goes Aries.
Oh no, he's gonna break the ring again.
Got him up. Spear.
Thankfully, no buckle bomb.
Kick to the head.
But we are gonna see a brainbuster.
Brainbuster.
That's it.
Austin Aries and Jimmy Jacobs pick up the win, and they're not finished with Tyler Black yet.
They need to send a message here, and here comes Necro with a piece of that table.
Go to the aid of Tyler Black, but it's Austin Aries and Jimmy Jacobs picking up the victory.
Thank you for saving me, Nick.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
What Nigel did was just flat out wrong.
Not only do you not have it now, you've never had it!
Did I really just waste the last 20 years of my life?
You're broken down. You're falling apart.
I've trained the hardest. I'm gonna take that title, and I'm gonna make you question your own career.
Following contest is your main event. It is scheduled for one fall, a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the Ring of Honor World Championship.
Turn that shit up!
Tickets, pal. You enjoy yourself.
Introducing first to my right, the challenger from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 219 pounds, Chili Red. His opponent to my left, from London, England, weighing 242 pounds, he is the Ring of Honor World Champion, Nigel McGuinness.
time here in Houston, and senior official Todd Sinclair brings the combatants to the center of the ring for the ROH World Title match between the challenger, Jerry Lynn, the 20-year veteran, and the reigning Ring of Honor World Champion, Nigel McGuinness.
The main event of Supercard of Honor 4, and the Code of Honor is followed to get this one underway.
Well, there may not be much personal admiration between McGuinness and Jerry Lynn, but it's obvious over the past several months there is some professional respect, at least on some level, between McGuinness and Jerry Lynn.
And they both respect what the Ring of Honor World Championship means. It is the top prize in professional wrestling today. Nigel has done a great job of representing this company and showing why he is indeed the best in the world. And Jerry Lynn, who has had his career reinvigorated here in Ring of Honor during the course of the past several months, would love nothing more than to prove that what some of the fans have been saying as of late is true, that he's still got it. And if he can beat the champion, if he can win the title after 20 years in this business, it'll mean a lot for Jerry Lynn and his future in this company.
And he's got his hands full with Nigel McGuinness, although Nigel coming into this match at less than full strength.
That's an understatement.
That epic encounter back in New York City at the 7th anniversary show with Kenta. Nigel tore his bicep. You see it is heavily taped. And smartly, Jerry Lynn, the veteran, immediately trying to attack that injured body part and work over the arm of McGuinness. It was an epic performance on the part of McGuinness in retaining the title in New York, as Kenta had targeted that body part the entire match, and somehow McGuinness was able to fight his way through the pain and earn the submission victory with a variation of the London Dungeon.
And right now holding his own, going hold for hold, chain wrestling here with Jerry Lynn. It's Lynn coming up with the wrist lock, but Nigel backs him up against the ropes.
Asking for a clean break as Lynn is in the ropes. Releases the hold, but Nigel tags him with an elbow. But Lynn immediately firing back with a shot to the injured arm of McGuinness. He caught him right on the shoulder, and Nigel immediately goes to the corner and trying to keep that arm away from Jerry Lynn. And it seems that this matchup is already following a similar pattern of McGuinness's last title defense against Kenta, where Nigel did everything he could to keep that arm away from Kenta, who was absolutely relentless in his attack on that body part.
Well, neither of Nigel's arms are at 100% at this point. He's going to have to focus as much as he can on using maneuvers that do not require a lot of strength in his arms.
Cross arm breaker attempted by Jerry Lynn. He's trying to finish this one right now, and smartly, McGuinness is able to clasp both of his hands together and eliminate a lot of the pressure of the hold. But Jerry Lynn able to snap back on the elbow. Nigel has got to find a way to make it to the ropes to get the escape here, and he is able to do just that and earn the break.
And you could tell just how much pain was shooting through the body of Nigel McGuinness right there, and quickly all the way out to the floor. Get away from further harm inflicted by the challenger here as well. Try to shake it off.
Nigel trying to buy some time, but Lynn from behind, not giving him a chance to breathe out there, going right to work on the arm, driving it across the barricade, and McGuinness basically sprinting away from Jerry Lynn here.
Well, he's got to get a distance between himself and Jerry Lynn so that he can't focus on that body part and do more damage to the arm, particularly using the barricades.
It's almost a situation where Nigel is waging a battle not just against Jerry Lynn, but you'd have to think at some point he's waging a battle against himself and his own body. How much punishment is he willing to take? How much punishment is he willing to put his body through to stay the Ring of Honor World Champion? We heard him talk about it earlier.
Well, we've seen on many occasions Nigel McGuinness sustain injuries during matches, during world title defenses, and he continues to fight despite the injuries, despite all of the pain. But even after inflicting some on Jerry Lynn just then, Nigel is still down on the canvas and hurt right now.
Well, we've heard McGuinness talk about how sometimes when you hear that referee count 1-2, the pain that's going through your body, you almost wish that you're going to hear that 3 count, but In the case of McGinnis, if there's one fan in the building who's shouting against him, one person out there who thinks he isn't worthy of wearing that title, he's going to get his shoulder off the canvas, and McGinnis is going to find himself in that situation again at some point in this matchup. And you got to wonder, after nearly 18 months as the Ring of Honor World Champion, with 38 title defenses under his belt, and with 2 torn biceps, is tonight the night that Nigel can't get the shoulder off the canvas?
He's got Jerry Lynn inside the ring, controlling the arm of the challenger now. Does he have the strength to elevate him? He does, and launches Jerry Lynn overhead.
Nigel has shown he is willing to take punishment, to dish out punishment. And not a case of it right there as well, as that could not have felt very good. He drives his head into the shoulder of Jerry Lynn. Also ironic that it's the arms of Nigel McGinnis that could perhaps be his Achilles heel, so to speak, as so much of his offense is based around weakening his opponent's shoulders and his opponent's arms for both the Tower of London and the London Dungeon submission.
As well as use of the lariat definitely requires your arms. But yeah, a lot of Nigel McGinnis, his drive, his focus as world champion to hold on to that belt was built on the fact that so many of his detractors over the course of his title reign have been so vocal. He's using that to fuel just how much he wants to hold on to that title and refuse to give it up.
Lynn just pinpoint placement on that one kick right to the elbow. McGinnis follows in kind with one right to the small of the back and the spine, which has the challenger reeling. Jerry Lynn with a headbutt to the midsection. And now the champ starting to get into the head of the challenger, it appears here, telling Jerry to bring it on. Jerry's still in the corner trying to get some feeling back into his left arm. Forearm shot connects and backs the champion up. This time it's McGinnis scoring with a headbutt to the midsection. Lynn sent to the ropes, shoulder tackle, down goes McGinnis. Lynn again with a head of steam, knocks the champion off of his feet. Leaping clothesline takes down McGinnis.
Jerry Lynn full of energy here.
To the gut, doubles up McGinnis and sends him for the ride. No reversal by the champ as the challenger hitting the buckles. Nigel runs into the foot of Jerry Lynn, who elevates himself to the second rope, looking for that tornado DDT, and plants the champion right on top of his head. Lynn crawls across for the cover, hooks the leg, but only 2.
Nigel refuses to stay down for the count of 3. You know, over the past year plus, time that has gone by, many of the fans have really learned why Nigel McGinnis is such a great champion, how much fight is in him, and he takes a lot of pride in representing Ring of Honor as world champion, even though he might not see eye to eye with all the fans and they might not like him that much. He has earned their respect over the past several months, and just watching that match against Kenta from the 7th anniversary show in New York City, he earned a lot of people's respect then. Jerry going for the cradle pile driver.
Nigel able to escape, gets sent to the buckles and avoids Jerry Lynn coming in, chest first, kick to the back, clothesline, trademark McGinnis combination right there. But immediately clutching that left bicep and unable to go for a cover, though he has Lynn in a prone position. And we talked so many times over the past several months about the wear and tear of being the world champion here at Ring of Honor and what kind of a toll it takes on your body, and how we've seen so many times in the past the champions start to wear down before the end of his title reign. And you gotta think, all the injuries that McGinnis has been suffering of late have to be taking its toll on his body. They have to be starting to add up, and sooner or later, someone is going to have McGinnis' number. Is it Jerry Lynn here tonight in Houston? Inverted DDT. Cover! 1, 2, no!
Lynn was able to avoid the Tower of London there in the corner and connect with the inverted DDT, but it's not enough to put Nigel away. Well, it's a very different audience here in Ring of Honor when it comes to Nigel McGinnis here in 2009 compared to when he sustained that concussion in the match against Austin Aries at the Hammerstein Ballroom, where it seemed like everyone was turning on Nigel McGinnis.
I was back in the Rising Above pay-per-view, and Nigel put on an incredible performance in that matchup, wrestling 20-plus minutes with a concussion, and Jerry Lynn may have one himself right here as he just got dumped on his head. Tower of London by McGinnis. Cover, hooks the legs. No! Lynn able to power his way out at 2. Nigel right back to his feet, however.
Well, he's got some energy left himself. Despite all of the pain, London Dungeon cinched in.
He's got Jerry Lynn trapped. Submission predicament for the challenger. Can he maneuver his way towards the ropes or find an escape? Todd Sinclair right there asking Lynn if he wants to give it up. But Jerry able to crawl backwards towards the ropes, reach out with his foot and earn himself a break of the hold.
We've seen Jerry Lynn and Nigel McGuinness battle on a couple of occasions in the past here, and Nigel McGuinness has had Jerry Lynn's number. Will it be different tonight given the physical condition of the world champion?
Nigel Lynn up on the top rope, and now Nigel on the apron delivers the elbow as he tries to maneuver Lynn into position here. We've seen him utilize the Tower of London to the floor. He's got Lynn in position. Lynn puts all the brakes and lands on the apron. Lariat back inside the ring, but how much did that take out of McGuinness?
Yeah, did a lot of damage to his own arm, inflicting the maneuver on Jerry Lynn. But it is Lynn face first down on the canvas, not really moving. Tower of London to the floor.
Drives Jerry Lynn down to the floor.
Referee out to check on the condition of these competitors. Hops back inside the ring to begin to administer the 20 count.
Fans urging them back to their feet as Todd Sinclair continues to count here. The athletes are starting to stir. It is Nigel McGuinness to his knees first. And back to his feet. Making his way under the bottom rope, but McGuinness, while dishing out the punishment to Jerry Lynn, has certainly inflicted pain upon himself as well, as evidenced by the fact that he still cannot get to his feet inside the ring and continually flexes and adjusts that bicep, trying to keep the blood flowing.
It looks like we're going to see a count-out victory here for the world champion.
Fans urging Jerry back to his feet. I don't know if he's going to make it here.
Despite the injuries, Nigel will retain the title.
And to his feet, beats the count.
Barely. That was about 19 3/4.
Might just be a matter of time now for McGuinness to put away Lynn here. One big maneuver might be the end of Jerry Lynn's quest back to the top of the professional wrestling business.
Oh, it looks like he's setting him up for that lariat from this position with Jerry straddling the top rope. Is it a wise move on Nigel's part, though, given the state of his arms?
Willing to pull out all the stops to maintain his hold on the world title. No! Lynn able to avoid it, but gets tagged with a forearm by McGuinness. Both men up on the ropes. Sunset bomb! Folding press only two. What? London Dungeon! Jerry Lynn looking to take the world title with Nigel McGuinness' signature hold.
He's not giving it up.
Nigel, come on! Nigel!
He's in the ropes.
McGuinness able to get his left foot across the bottom rope. But how much more damage did that torn bicep suffer being trapped in the London Dungeon? Both men to their feet. Waist lock by McGuinness. O'Connor roll.
1, 2.
Only two. Jawbreaker. No. Cover. Reversal by Lynn. McGuinness with the advantage. Nigel to the arm. London Dungeon. Great counter wrestling right there by McGuinness.
Come on, Ted!
And again, Jerry Lynn trying to struggle to the ropes, but Nigel able to stop him. Snapmare by Lynn. Counters into the London Dungeon again.
Nigel's very close to the ropes. He just needs to back up and get that boot across the bottom rope to force a break. I don't know if he knows how close to the ropes he is.
He might be ready to tap. Inching his way backwards. And again able to make the ropes.
You have to admire the world champion. Every fan in this building has to admire the heart and the determination of an injured man like Nigel McGuinness, giving it all he's got to hold on to the world title.
Cradle pile driver attempt blocked by McGuinness. Knee to the midsection. And I think the fans are showing that appreciation of the effort of both McGuinness and Lynn here, as evidenced by the dueling chants for fans of both Lynn and McGuinness. Oh! Cross arm breaker! He's got the cross arm breaker off the top. He's not able to get that left leg across the chest of McGuinness, however, so he doesn't have full extension on the hold. But Nigel's in big trouble.
He's got to work his way out of this, somehow.
If Lynn can get that left leg across the chest, it might be all over for McGuinness, but Nigel again able to make his way to the ropes and get the break.
Jerry Lynn, the first one back to his feet. Nigel in a world of hurt right now. But still staying in this match.
Front face lock lands on his feet. Caught with an elbow into the ropes. Jawbreaker. But it's Lynn beating him to the punch with a lariat. Air raid crash. So close. Nigel McGuinness has defended the world title in New York, in England, Japan, Italy. Does it end here tonight in Houston at the hands of Jerry Lynn? Lynn to his feet charges. McGuinness has him up. But Lynn blocks. Cradle pile driver. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Foot on the ropes.
Ring positioning saved the world title right there for Nigel McGuinness. If Jerry Lynn was able to nail the cradle pile driver in the middle of the ring and hook the leg, he might be the world champion right now.
Jerry Lynn won the ECW World title back in October of 2000. He lost it a month later. He knows how hard it is to win and how harder it is to keep the world title. And again, able to block the cradle pile driver's McGuinness off the ropes. They collide. Jawbreaker! He got him!
Oh, but so much damage done to the arm! So much pain! Cover him!
He hooks the legs! Countered by Lynn! Crossbar breaker! McGuinness is gonna have to tap!
Get to the ropes somehow!
Finally realizing how close he is, he reached for it, but Lynn sends him back to his back! Can't reach the ropes! Finally! What an effort by McGuinness!
Jerry Lynn is starting to wonder, what does he have to do to put away McGuinness? That's what everyone has been wondering for 18 months.
The fans chant Jerry as Lynn is back to his feet. Champion and challenger face to face. Nigel getting fired up. Forearm doesn't faze him. Nigel scores with the elbow. Misses the lariat. He's got him up. Cradle pile driver.
just may have gotten to the point that there was not one single fan in this audience that could say Nigel McGuinness is not championship material, that he is not a fantastic wrestler. But tonight, the 20-year veteran proves that now he is the best in the world.
You know, those of you who watched my career, Slayer! No, I haven't been given much time to talk on the mic, so I'm not all that smooth, and to tell you the truth, I don't really know what to say except, you know what? It's nights like this that make all the blood, the sweat, and the broken bones all worthwhile. No, thank you guys. I just want to say, you know, after 20 years, I'm by no means deaf. And there are a lot of people that, you know, for some reason or another, don't appreciate my work. Hey, that's their prerogative. They have a passion for this, and that's why I keep going and I refuse to quit, because I have a passion for this. And once again, thank you guys, and I just want to say, I think we all should stand up and give this man a round of applause for sacrificing his body and fighting through torn biceps and all kinds of injuries. Thank you, Nigel.
I honestly, I wish he knew what that meant. I'm not going to say a lot other than just a lot of times in wrestling and maybe even in life in general, life has a habit of just speeding by you, and before you know it, it's gone. But every now and again, there's a moment in time where time does stand still, and just for that briefest moment, you really realize this is the whole point. This is the whole reason why we do this, whether it's you guys that come out here and support us, whether it's Kerry that lets this happen, the officer in the back, or the guys in the ring. That's what Ring of Honor is all about. The love of professional wrestling, so God bless you. Keep on supporting.
38 times over the past 18 months, Nigel McGuinness came to the ring and left the ring as the Ring of Honor World Champion. But tonight, here in Houston, it was Jerry Lynn's night, and Jerry Lynn is the new Ring of Honor World Champion. But you've got to tip your hat to a gutsy, courageous World Champion in Nigel McGuinness. For Dave Prazak, I'm Lenny Leonard. We'll see you back here tomorrow night in Houston as Ring of Honor takes no prisoners.
There is no excuse not to watch ROH now because it is free at ROHvideos.com. Stay up to date with all the recent happenings with the ROH Video Wire, featuring exclusive interviews, videos, and highlights. Plus, Vaulted Classics gives you complete matches from ROH's past, featuring some of wrestling's biggest stars. Check out the current ROH stars with complete matches from recent shows in the latest matches section. The best part is everything is free at ROHvideos.com.
What's going on, man? Hey, wait a minute. You don't got any shoes. You got no shoes? I got you, man. I got you.
Bryan Danielson, Supercard of Honor for April 3rd, Houston, Texas. You're facing the Russian import, Alex Kozlov. He's made a name for himself in Russia, Mexico, and now he's going to attempt to do it right here in Ring of Honor at your expense. Your thoughts on this?
Well, I've known Alex actually for quite a long time before he got his big break in Mexico and stuff. We trained together in the Inoki Dojo in Los Angeles, and he's come a long way since then. I mean, he's become an international superstar, and now he's trying to make his way into Ring of Honor. Well, Alex, I know you're trying to make your name on me, but I don't make guys. I break guys. With all the submissions, with all the elbows, with all the kicks, and no matter how good you've become in the last 5 years, I don't think that you're going to be good enough.
What is this, Ring of Honor? I love it. This is Julius Smokes at his best, my boy. Double son-in-law. Oh my gosh, a lot going on out here right now in New York City, yo. This is the Bell of the Beast Concrete Jungle. And the mark of the beast is what I'm looking for right now. You know what I mean? The last tag team I had, there was vultures, but they didn't have the snap to them. They flopped. You know what I mean? They couldn't fly, they flopped. Other tag teams I had, you know I took everybody to gold and world championships. But you got a Uzi around here that has bullets that's missing. Somebody's shooting blanks right now in their life. They need me. They need a double son-in-law. Come immediately. I am coming to your services. Trust me on that, my boy. You see, I traded in the rice and beans. You know what I mean? The plantains, because I want to get paid right now. I was getting fat and my arms getting short. You know what I mean? They ain't showing me no more love. So I have to look for my own passions, my own way. I found that Uzi, and I put the bullets in it. Load up, baby! Here we come. Immediately.
What are you gonna do, huh?
Come on, boy, let's see what you got.
You know, I know what I'm supposed to do right now. I'm supposed to be the bad guy. I'm supposed to yell, be overconfident, maybe a little overzealous, give you the opportunity. I know the wrestling handbook. I've read it. But I'm not much on hype. And I'm not much on tradition. And see, I kind of like to do things my way. Someone's going to do what I do best. Tell it like it is. Come Texas, Kenta, I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to hit you harder than you've ever been hit in your life. I'm going to twist your body in ways it was never meant to go. And I expect the exact same back from you. Because amidst all the characters, the goofball outfits, the hype, the promotion, your name up in lights, two warriors will collide. No words, no hype. It is what it is. We leave it in the ring. Chips fall where they may. Hype, boy, I don't care. Good guy, bad guy, babyface, heel, couldn't care less. I care about the fight. That's what I'm coming to Texas for. That's what that GHC belt's all about. I'll tell you what, leave it all in the ring, better man wins. See you in Texas.
A couple years ago, I tried taking you guys under my wing. I tried reading the resilience, and as resilient as you guys were, it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, I don't want to know what's under that wing.
And I know a lot of people are pointing the finger, blaming Austin Aries and saying, when you guys needed the leader, when you needed him, he wasn't there. Now, to quote a great man, it's not my fault. It wasn't necessarily things under my control, okay? But you're right, I wasn't there for you guys. You guys were getting your butts kicked, filling the post for months, and I wasn't there to back you up. So I'm out here publicly in front of all these people to offer a sincere and heartfelt apology. I want to apologize to you, Eric, and to you, Matt, for not being there for you when you needed me. And I also want to take something back. Maybe it is my fault. Maybe I'll take the blame. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I overestimated your guys' ability just a little bit. Maybe, but you know what? But you guys, listen, that's in the past. I see ability now. I see it. I see a couple of guys I can lead to the top. I see guys with main event potential. Okay, I see it all. I see stars. Unfortunately for you guys, it's the guys behind you. Get it, boys!
I'm gonna make a killing off this boot, man. You don't even know this is gonna be worth so. Alright, come on. Hey, Necro, man. Hey, can I just, let me just see something for a second. Yeah. So how about it?
What do you think you're doing? Thanks, Necro.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just finished celebrating Ring of Honor's 7th anniversary here in New York. Tonight, Bryan Danielson promised a surprise with his mystery partner, and he did not disappoint. If I could bring in this time, the one, the only, Colt Cabana. Colt, how does it feel to be back here in Ring of Honor?
Who are you?
Kyle Durden.
This is... okay. Bryan, the greatest professional wrestler in the world, asked me to be his mystery partner. And I didn't go in there as an entertainer. I didn't go in there as some actor. I went in there as a professional wrestler. It's what I love to do. It's what I do best. What a great feeling. What a great night.
Does that mean we will indeed see you in a Ring of Honor ring sometime in the near future?
You know, coming up April 3rd and 4th, Houston, Texas is the big wrestling weekend. And some people told me, Colt, you're not going to be there. Well, guess what, Durden? I'm going to be there for Ring of Honor, Houston, Texas. You're going to see me. And what is that?
What's what?
Yeah! Ha! I'm back. And I love this guy.
Thanks, I guess.
Durden. Oh, Durden.
I paid a lot of money from that stimulus package for Bison Smith. Thank you again, Alabama. Alabama, thank you, Barack Alabama. But right now, the man that will accompany you in this ring here today, you stinking fools, I need you to stand up on your feet. Show respect for the crown jewel of the embassy. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Rave!
Roderick Strong, April 4th, Take No Prisoners, Ring of Honor pay-per-view. It's yourself versus Alex Kozlov. Tell me.
You know, Alex, I have a ton of respect for you. I've met you quite a few times. You're a terrific athlete. I mean, you're an international superstar. But you see, I'm a terrific athlete, and I'm an international superstar. So April 4th in Houston, take no prisoners. I will show you why. In the end, only the strong survive. Oh, hey man, what are you doing here? Oh, that's right. Today's supposed to be that edition of ROH Cribs. I get to show you my pad. Got my bed right here. Every piece of equipment keeps me where I need to be. got my clock. I haven't gotten this fridge to work yet, but, you know, the light goes on. Yeah. Now with Nana with me, man, I just feel like I'm gonna move on to bigger and better things. This is my favorite place in the house. I don't got TV. I got these panel boards. I hope you enjoy my cribs and don't die, stay dirty. Now get out! I'll see you guys in prosperity.
Austin, are you decent in there?
What?
I just wanted to ask you a question. Sorry to interrupt. Coming up April 4th.
Whoa. Have I not knocked you out enough? What would possibly motivate you to disturb me when I'm in here? Are the rumors true about you, Durden? You a big fan of the throat yogurt or what? What's your question? Make it short.
April 4th, yourself, Nakajima, Tyler Black, Kenta. It's a tag match. It's a pay-per-view. I just wanted to get your thoughts. This is what they pay me to do. I'm sorry.
This is what they pay you to do? Interesting. April 4th, Nakajima, my tag partner, against Kenta and Tyler Black. Now, Kenta, me and you, we faced off before. We slapped the taste out of each other's mouth. I know what that's about. Tyler Black, I'm not done with you by a long shot. And come April 4th, I'm gonna knock the Jima out of you. Now get the hell out of here. Let me finish my business, you perv.
Nigel, after pinning you in Indianapolis, all the hard work is finally starting to pay off. You see, the last 2 months, I've trained the hardest I've ever trained in my life. And don't get me wrong, this isn't just the training for the last 2 months. This is a whole culmination of the last 20 years of my career. Sure, I saw the monitor. I saw you and Kenta. I saw you defend that title and keep it in one of the hardest fought matches of your career. But make no mistake about it. In Houston, you better bring your A game. Because if you don't, I'm going to take that title and I'm going to make you question your own career.
that a lot of people wish they could do, and I've been very fortunate. But what really capped things off is to get that Ring of Honor championship belt. Get that Ring of Honor championship belt.
to see. Cause that's how traffic jams get started staring at accidents. And the quickest racing was a straight narrow pass to one. Focus on the future and the goals instead. People feel me now cause I got a long road ahead. But wait, hold on, shit.
$1. $2. I'm sorry. What do you got, huh? Hey, come on. Let's go through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, shove through. I don't have to do anything. Come on, let it go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop. Stuff from here, man. 2. It's 2. Got it out. It's 2. Come on, Grizzly. Where's your spirit, huh? Where's your spirit? Come on, Grizzly. Where's your spirit? Come on, let's hear it. Shut up! Let it go! Let it go! Let it go! Whoa! Go! No! I'm not letting go! Now who's got some wood for a fire, baby? I'm gonna be warm tonight. Shut up! Shut up!